Welcome back to the Titanium Hangar. This is Mike. Today I want to talk to you about G.I. Joe Classified updates and some of the trials, tribulations, problems, issues that we're having with the line. But of course, some of the successes, some of the good things, some of the fun that we're having, some excitement to look forward to. But yes, there are some problems to discuss. But we're going to talk about this. There is no new reveals, but there are items arriving. There are pre-orders going back up again. And I want to talk about all this, touch on this, and discuss the best way to get these figures coming up. All right, so the first thing I want to talk about is the biggest frustration out of every collector out there that I'm hearing is Serpentor. Serpentor was the PulseCon exclusive that went up at, for me it was 5 o'clock. And I have the Pulse Premium, and I only bought it because it was going to save me like $44 in shipping on 2 his tanks. And then it's paid for itself, but I am really against that whole premium thing. I am not a supporter. I don't want to say go get premium, but it made it easy for me to buy this. So with this, I did get mine during that time frame. I heard there was a backdoor entrance into this, so you could have added it to your cart from the main screen if you search for Serpentor, and then whatever shows up, there's like 5 Serpentor items, and you click add to your cart from the main screen. It would have put it in your cart. You could have ordered it even if you didn't have premium. That was the backdoor entrance at the time. So with that though, they ended up putting it back up for pre-order again this past week. Now I was reading some comments online, not understanding why is this whole frustration over missing Serpentor coming back, and it wasn't based on PulseCon. It was based on a recent reorder. I don't know how many they had. Did they have 5, 7, 12, 15? I had no idea how many they had, but all the people that talked about it were really frustrated that they had it in their cart and they went to check out to pay for it and never got it because it sold out in seconds. So I want to tell you, I understand exactly how you feel because I missed out on this Zartan. I was there the exact second that the regular people, the peasants, my peasant self was trying to order this, and I put it in my cart, did everything. I was pre-logged in, and I thought I pre-captured, but I had to do another captcha. And so with all of this, I did not secure this guy. $36 figure that instantly commanded 100 and now commands even more than that. And I refused to pay it. I made a custom. It's a crappy custom, but I made a custom of an original figure. So the difference between this and Serpentor is that there are 3 versions of Zartan, and we're going to get into the retro series in a bit, but 3 versions of Zartan out there. This is not the only way to get a Zartan. This is the best Zartan by a mile, and I don't have it. And this made me want to quit collecting altogether. And Serpentor is doing the same. So the next issue I want to talk about is Mindbender. Now, a lot of people are frustrated about trying to get Mindbender. Mindbender had a QR code at SDCC. He was not available at SDCC. So there are people that have him already, but they had to pay ridiculous prices from, I don't know, stolen from the factory. Where are those coming from? I don't know. But ridiculous prices in the 150 range to get this guy early and review him and talk about him and stuff. But he hasn't shipped to the average person. Even the premium Pulse member does not have this yet. It says December 1st on this. It also says December 1st on Serpentor. Do they come at the exact same time? And the cool thing about Pulse is they don't charge you till it ships. When we get to Walmart Retro, that's a different story. So that takes us into the Retro series from Walmart. The Retro Baroness and the Lady J are showing up at Walmart. I did some videos about it. I did a pickup here and there. And I gotta say, it's fun to see them in Walmart. They are $23 versus $25 online. So in store, cheaper. And in store, better shape. because they weren't shipped in a bubble mailer and put through 15 different hands, smashed up, bent up, and destroyed. But with all of that, I do want to go into showing a picture how they do not match the Star Wars. So the Star Wars card backs are smaller, these are bigger, the bubbles are bigger, and they're thinner. So the Star Wars Retro series for the 6-inch are better because the card backs are smaller and thicker. So I guess because they made the card backs bigger, they made them thinner, I guess. They costed it out, but so it's kind of crazy right there. But at the end of the day, lots of problems through the mail. Better to get them at the store. So the weird thing was that the Lady J and the Baroness shipped right away. Gung Ho and Destro shipped a little bit later, like a few days later, but it's been weeks since we saw the first remnants of Baroness and Lady J at retail. We've not seen this guy. We have not seen Destro. So when will they show up? I don't know. And I'm kind of curious about that. Will they ever show up? And if they do, will all the future waves show up at retail? We'll be able to get them at retail. Or if Lady J and Baroness clog up retail, will some Walmarts never get these? So I missed out on the Snake Eyes pre-orders. I'm sorry, the Storm Shadow pre-orders. We're going to talk about Snake Eyes in a second. But Storm Shadow, I think this is the ultimate best version of Classified Storm Shadow. And I want this. I want a few of them, actually. And I missed out on the pre-order. And I check every day. It's not back up. But the pre-orders went back up for guess what? Snake Eyes and Crimson Guard. So I just pre-ordered one of each of these because Walmart is really stupid. They hit my credit card right away, and they don't pin it or anything. It, for whatever reason, maybe it's just me, but I have to pay for all this in advance. I had to pay right up front for Zartan. I don't have any of the Storm Shadows, but I bought one of each of these, and they're not going to come until like spring of 2023 or something like that. May, I think it said May of 2023, so a long time away, and we're paying now for a long time away. That's why people want to go to Pulse, because they don't get billed till it arrives. There's something kind of shady about being charged now for something you're going to get like 6 or 8 months away. Alright, so we got this whole Blue Ninja thing from Amazon, and it's a ridiculously crazy like $55 price or something. Maybe it's $45. I don't know. It's a high price point for 2 repacked, recolored figures, but I got one set just because, and I do not like the packaging. I don't like that I have not seen my figures yet, and I probably never will. Leave it at that. Here's Kamakura. So if you want to get a Kamakura, they're still up for pre-order. So you can still get a pre-order of the Kamakura now, and then you can get the Blue Ninjas are up for resale. I believe that all these will go on sale down the road because of 2 things. First off, they are, for the most part, I don't know if this is all new figure, but the ninjas are repaints, and not very popular, by the way. And this probably won't be that popular either. So no sellouts or anything. They sold out like the first day or 2, but then magically, would they get 20,000 more? So I don't know. This is really strange, and inbox collectors just look at a stupid packaging. It is stupid looking. It is terrible artwork. It is not even G.I. Joe or G.I. Joe adjacent or G.I. Joe centric. It is something else. It's like Fortnite, but Fortnite people would be insulted. So I don't know what's going on here. It's frustrating, but let's move on. Okay, so I got my Crimson Guard from BBTS, and I'm starting to think they did this whole wave with Crimson Guard, Dusty, and Zartan. And they also did Crimson Guards as their own case pack. Because I got all my Crimson Guards. I got 4 of them. and I'm happy with them. They're great, whatever. But where's my Dusty and my Zarana? I'm starting to wonder. I'm starting to sit back here and wonder, where are the rest of the wave? If you announced it as a wave, sold it as a wave, where are they? So I don't understand that, but eventually I'll get them. I pre-ordered these the second I got the email, and I immediately pre-ordered them, and I thought first come first serve, but I don't see anybody with Dusty or Zarana, so I guess it's just the Crimson Guard first. So let's talk about the old Crimson Guard wave. So I got my Stalker is in my pile of loot right now, but I pre-ordered at the exact same time the twins. I don't have them in my pile of loot, and I don't know why. So why do I have Stalker, not the twins? I'm talking the immediate second I got the email, I pre-ordered all of them at the same time. But I only get Stalker, I don't get the twins. I don't understand this. Now, people are saying they're finding these on half price clearance at GameStop. Of course, not at my GameStops, but I've checked, and that's the weird thing. So people find these deals, they post them, and yet I can't get them. That's another frustration for these collectors. So another frustration, and I'm not trying to cause negativity. I'm excited about this. I want to see figures show up. I want my pre-orders to get filled. I want to have the product I pay for. And I want to show that, yes, there are some issues. There are ways to get them. But this Tiger Force Outback must be the most elusive figure ever created. Talk about Viper being hard to get. I've got 6 of those bad boys. Cost me $1,000. But this thing here is ridiculous. I've had to approve a delay multiple times. It's sold out on Target. If they canceled 20,000 of these, how is it still sold out? Are you only going to produce 12? I don't get it. It makes no sense. People in Canada, people in the UK have this and have it times 20. But here in the US, we can't get it. What's going on? What is going on with this thing? It makes no sense. My wife pre-ordered a second one. I could not get a second one. Target didn't let me have a second one. My wife, on her account, got me a second one. And it got canceled while she was at work. And I wasn't going to bother her at work over a toy. Stop your work and approve this nonsense of a back order. Ridiculous. And people are getting their Tiger Force, dude. I'm not even going to bother you showing. I've got a picture right in front of me of the figure in the cycle, but I'm not allowed to look at it as an inbox collector, so screw me. Screw you, Mike. If you're an inbox collector, you don't deserve to see your figure ever, under any circumstance. Ridiculous. I did not order 2 of this because, first of all, I already have the cycle, but I'm torn because I currently love Tiger Force. I hated Tiger Force with a passion as a kid because I wanted the original colors that were in the show I watched, not the new colors. And in my area, I was a year behind in the show. Not even on Saturday did I get the show. So in syndication, I just watched the old shows. And the stuff in the store never, ever matched what I watched. So I've got quite a bit of issues from my childhood that I need to deal with. And this screws it all up. But, okay, I can't even see the figure. I ordered one. It'll stay in a box for the rest of my life. And nothing makes sense in collecting anymore. Alright, you guys got me talking about the package. Okay, let's talk about the package. Here we go with the... So, is this Slaughter's Marauders, pretty much? Now they're called Mad Marauders. So, I guess they didn't want to pay Sergeant Slaughter $2.7 billion to make 100 figures. But anyway, looking at this barbecue, I actually just got a vintage version of this in for the sole purpose to compare it to this in 2024 when it comes in. So I won't see this for years. But anyway, I did pre-order this And currently, I don't know where. I gotta look. Is it Pulse? Is it Target? I don't know. Okay. This packaging, I'm just gonna come out and say it. This is the dumbest packaging I've ever seen. This is ridiculously stupid. This is not from any media we've ever seen. What the heck? The figure itself in this picture looks terrible. They've had better pictures, but I don't know. This packaging is so freaking stupid for an amazing character, Lady J, Scarlet, and now we're getting CoverGirl. And CoverGirl is a model and is supposed to be super beautiful and all that kind of stuff. We can't even look at it. You gotta desecrate the package and rip it open to see it. I am really frustrated with this packaging, but then they slap you in the face with dumb art. This is dumb art. What are you, a dumb art or something? And I gotta say, I got a bunch of these coming in, and with that, I can open one and see how it looks because I have multiples. I'm not buying multiples of any of the other figures. With this garbage packaging, I used to buy 3 of everything. I'm down to 1 of anything that's not a True Builder. I'll buy 4, 5, 6 True Builders, but here's the thing. I think 4 is kind of where I'm sitting for most of these. I got 4 of this guy, and so 4 of the True Builders is where I'm going now. I see people with 20 and 50 and 60 and all that kind of stuff set up on some sort of a white plastic table in their garage or whatever, but I think 4 feels like a bit of a small army, so that's where I'm going. Love this. I actually love what they did with the original Bat, so Crimson Bat, pretty cool. Python Patrol Bat, pretty cool. So Outback's mocking you. Like, dude, we've got some pastel. Some dude had some like chalk on his driveway and was doing a chalk drawing, and that's what it looks like. This is so weird. I really like this character, and I bought a vintage one. I'm not really excited for this as much as I thought I'd be, and I'm really kind of irritated about the slap in the face for canceling one of my Tiger Force versions. So really irritated, but I'm in. I'm in on this, but it's frustrating. Falcon. What the heck? First off, the face on the box doesn't match the face on the figure. What the heck, man? What's in this box? Is it a bottle of water? I mean, what's in this box? Is it Mephisto? Hold up a second. If I open this box and I get a Mephisto, I might make about $500. So maybe it's a Mephisto. Maybe I'll get a Mephisto in this box. Stupid packaging. This packaging is ridiculously stupid. Beyond ignorant. Why? So they can save 12 cents per box. Hasbro doesn't give one darn about the environment. They don't even want to look like they want to care about the environment. They are straight up saving 12 cents and charging you $3 more. So, what does the future hold for G.I. Joe Classified? During a financial depression, you can't see your figure in the package, and I don't know. I'm a little frustrated about everything. Every aspect of collecting classifieds. I'm hanging in there. I've got all my pre-orders in. I'm waiting for 2024, so one of my pre-orders will show up. I might get the Crimson Twins by the end of 2023. But with all of this nonsense going on, there's some great looking NFTs. NFTs are digital action figures that you can buy from these companies. But I'm just going to hold my renders in a file and call it my NFT file. And it's the same thing to me. Now, I can't sell that in the future. But then again, who really wants a fake NFT digital version of your action figure? So, looking at all of this, they look great, and I look forward to this line. But it's one of those things Do you really want all of them to hit in 1 month? No. But do you want to go 3 to 7 months without anything hitting? No. So where's the happy middle ground? It'd be nice to have a wave at least once a month. Marvel could do it 3 times a month, but G.I. Joe Classified cannot even put out a wave at least once a month. So anyway, the video I made at the beginning of the year still has so many holes in it. None of this stuff can be found today, really. Aside from the... What's in here that you can find today? The Blue Ninja? The second version of the 2-pack of Snake Eyes and Timber? Yeah, that's about it. We're still waiting on this. Might not get it by the end of the year. Hopefully by sometime in June, G.I. Joe June of 2023, we might get all this. We might, but no guarantees. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe to Gamer Hanger out.